Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, SoundClick, all points. Larry Fitzgerald. I was just looking on ESPN News, found an excerpt talking about Larry Fitzgerald retiring. Go ahead and play this here. He said he wouldn't cry if he retired.
The end is never really pretty for elite athletes. It never looks good for the most time. I mean, you watch Michael Jordan in the Washington Wizards uniform, or see Tony Dorsett playing for the Denver Broncos, or Shaquille O'Neal playing for the Boston Celtics. I mean, it's weird. It's just because you're used to seeing them, when they're their most dominant. For me, I really want to be able to play and do things at a high level and be able to, walk away and, still be someone who can play at a high level. I feel good right now, Bob. And, when that changes, and I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll let you know. But it will never be in front of a podium, and there will be no tears and none of that stuff. That's not how it ever will be. That's not how I am.
All right, just to give some reality on Fitz and pretty much some of his stats. If you don't know, Fitz is one of the most highest paid receivers who plays for the Cardinals. He is a big time game changer whenever he's on the field, which is almost always. And you can see his stats here. 2016, he has 107 catches. He has 1,023 yards. He averages 9 yards carry, which is definitely first down potential and a first down threat. He had 6 TDs last year. He had, in 2000. Excuse me, that was 2016. So he had 6 TDs last year, and then in 2015 he had 9 TDs. So basically, his stats for 2015 are, he had 109 catches, with 1,215 yards. He averaged 11 yards. So to say that he's going down, yeah, slightly, who knows what he's going to do this year. But like you said, he feels good right now. But I, as a fan of Fitz, even though he's beat up on my team, the Steelers, a few times, me just being a fan of Fitz, I am not ready to see him go. I think he's a great guy, quiet for the most part, doesn't make a lot of noise, unless it's, running down the middle of the field, scoring on you, which he's done several times. And just as an individual, from what little I know about him, he seems to be a stand-up guy. So we always need those guys playing professional sports, because they're in front of so many people who are easily influenced, especially our children. And these guys can be looked up as role models, and they want to be looked up to as role models. So let's just here's to Fitz giving us the heads up. Didn't say he was retiring, but he's pretty much saying, when I retire, I don't want someone else to retire me. He's saying that he's going to play with the Cardinals until he's finished. He's not one of those guys who are looking to be traded. That's why he was making the example of Michael Jordan and Tony Dorsett. Those guys were great. They were the best at the game. So he's basically saying, listen, these guys were the best at the game, and they were on other teams that did not help them get that success and that name that they had. And he's saying when they were on those other teams, they were on their way out. He's saying, I'm not doing that. So he's letting us know he's not going to go to another team and then try to squeeze or eke out a couple more years until they finally bench him and then get rid of him. He's letting us know, I'm going to be with the Cards, and when they trade me, which is what it sounds like, they decide I'm not, up to the fullest potential that I was, and I can no longer do the things I used to do for that team. It sounds like he's saying if they try to trade me, that I'm done. I'm not even gonna fight it. So here's to Fitz, a stand-up guy, and let's hope he has many more years. It's your boy Tom 202. Peace.